Hey everyone, welcome back. So as you guys know and from the title, I am moving with all of my figures and statues. I have been slowly trying to put everything together with the statues. I think I have like 20 or so. I've already moved some and I'm starting to get all my boxes for my smaller figures. So if you guys haven't moved before, just consider yourself lucky with all your figures and statues or whatever you have, just because this is a pain. I do have a few days. I'm moving in right now from the time I'm recording this video is in 4 days, but maybe when you guys see this video, it's probably going to be afterwards. I'm already going to be moving in, so you guys will be able to see at least a little bit. But I am slowly trying to put everything back together, and I'm honestly a little nervous just because I have these statues up here that are really fragile. There's a lot of pieces, so that's what I'm trying to focus on taking care of, like probably the next few days. I know I won't be able to finish everything because I procrastinated. That's normally what I do. I usually wait to the last minute, but we're gonna try to do as much as we can. So it is currently 8:30 p.m. My time, so I'm trying to put as much smaller figures together. I'll show you guys what I still have left. There's still a lot left that I have to do, and then hopefully I can get, at least for the most part, I'm trying to rent a U-Haul to be able to put all the boxes together and just have one trip. I know probably, like I said, won't finish, but I am trying to do the best that I can. So like, thankfully, I don't have to like get everything ready right away. I still have time. Even though I move in a few days, I still can keep wherever I'm at. I'm more worried about the DTOF just because they're glass, don't want it to break. So hopefully there's no issues there. I have 4 of them, so that's going to be tough. But there's a lot of few things that I will be moving, and hopefully you guys will be able to see all the figures and stuff that I have. Thankfully, I kept pretty much all of my boxes. I think some of them have some issues with it. Like I think some like water leaked in like my Doflamingo box, which kind of sucks. But for the most part, everything is fine. I kept all my boxes for my statues. I kept for my figures and everything like that. So I do have a few that I have right here with me. So I'll just do a few tonight just because it's, like I said, it's so late and I really don't want to be doing this throughout the night. So hopefully you guys will be able to see these statues and figures where they are right now. And then hopefully by the end of Thursday, you guys will be able to see what is left and how much I still have left to go. So again, I don't plan on doing a lot today just because my first time doing this in a while. I've already done a few, but I still have so much left to do. So I'll just show you guys what I have left, and you guys can be on my journey and trying to put everything together. Okay, so I really haven't been taking care of these statues. You guys can see a whole bunch of like styrofoam and everything like that. So I still have like these 3 right here. I had to, since I didn't have much space, I had to move stuff around. So this Hisoka used to be down here, but with this boa being so big, I've been moving it around. So I've definitely had stuff. Here's some of my boxes. There's the Chainsaw Man statue. Again, my Pixar statues down here. So I've been just trying to take care of it as much as I can, I guess. Like I said, I just kind of slowed down. Made Abyss with the Going Merry. Some of my Death Note, Bleach. Again, I've moved some stuff already over, but I still, like I said, have a few left. So this is going to be such a pain to do. As you guys can see, some of these statues here from Hex Collectibles down here. And then again, here's some of the boxes that I plan on doing. And then a lot of my figures. Honestly, I've just been taking them out and then putting as much as I can. So they're pretty much all going to be over the place with some water. But I'm going to try to put as much as I can today. And then hopefully we'll start making some dents in it. But like I said, I still have probably 20 statues, probably like 30 or 40 figures left to go. And here's my One Piece ones here too. So I still need to put those. So hopefully, again, I can take as much as I possibly can. So in like a couple of weeks, I can just take the rest and you guys will be able to see. But right now, just showing you guys all the stuff that I have to do, moving with so many figures. Again, hopefully you guys are able to keep your boxes That's just going to be, I think, the safest way to do it. If not, I get it because there's space. As you guys can see, there's like a whole bunch of boxes right here that I just have so much of, and I just need to take out and probably need to find some storage. But that's just going to be a future me problem, not a me problem right now. So as you guys can see, we got a lot of work to do. Okay, so like I said, these are the boxes that I still have to do. There's probably like 3 rows back here, and I am going to be dreading this. So like I said, it's about 150 or so. I honestly haven't paid attention, but I have all my statue boxes. There's a few more boxes right here that I have. So this kid's going to be a rough way, but I'm hoping to be able to get the rest of it. Like I said, I still have about 70 or so that I have to box. So I've been able to do most of it, and hopefully this doesn't take as long in the next 3 days. Okay, we're back for day 2. I'll admit I did not do that much yesterday. I probably did about 5 out of all the figures that I did. I didn't do any statues just because I didn't feel like it, but I did not make a dent. And I still have 49 figures and then 20 statues that I have to put together in their box in technically tonight and then 2 more nights before I have to move. So I got a lot of my figures right here that you guys can see. I do have a few more. Mostly tonight's going to be a lot of my Portrait of Pirate Maximum figures that I'm going to put together. Some Chainsaw Man, My Hero, but I'm trying to make a dent today. So like I said, I have 49 figures and then I have 20 statues. So hopefully tonight you guys will be able to see me make a dent on the figures, and then maybe at least 1 or 2 statues. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get like the smaller ones, you know, like my Death Note statues, my Hisoka. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to do something to where I'm not completely drowning the last 2 days. But I will try to like show you guys a little bit about what I'm doing. I just don't want to make this such a long video, especially because it's just going to be me putting these in a box and then hopefully moving and stuff like that. But again, hopefully we can make a dent today just because I'm going to be struggling. Here is my brush that I will be using, like I said, to be dusting these off and then putting it in the box again. So wish me luck. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can at least get like 10 figures today and then 1 statue. So cross your fingers. Day 3. Okay, so I was able to do 12 yesterday. So now we're down to 37 figures and then 20 statues. I did not do it, but I was able to get a few of them. My Maiden Abyss and then my Death Note, one of my Death Note statues. So I'm going to start trying to put some of the figures in their boxes and then some of the statues. So I'm going to try to knock out the smaller ones. Hopefully that doesn't take me too long. It is a little after 8 right now. I usually start around 8:30, at least the last 2 days. So we're ahead 30 minutes early. So hopefully that helps me do a little bit more, but I'm being totally honest. I don't want to do anything anymore. So like I'm a very bad procrastinator of just like doing things last minute, and this sucks. I'm gonna be honest. So hopefully these go by pretty quick. Yesterday with the figures, I was actually able to do them relatively quickly. I think it took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to put 2 of them, especially because I had to dust. I had to make sure I wasn't missing anything. So hopefully I can put 5 statues up and then 7 or 8 figures itself. So that's what I'm hoping for. No promises, but I do think I'm going to be probably quite a bit short when I have to move on Friday. But again, like I said, I'm not in a rush. Hopefully I can get most of it done and then just slowly try to bring everything over. It's going to take me a while to get everything displayed, especially just because I have so much and I have a little bit more room than what I do now. So it might take a while for you guys to see the actual display itself, but I'm going to try to make it look really, really good. So it might be the end of the year, early next year, depending on how long it takes. But again, 37 figures left, 20 statues. Let's get started. Last day. So I didn't do anything yesterday, basically. I was able to get this Jimei Palace statue up, but that took like 40 minutes. So it was like 10:15 when I got done with that, and I was just tired. So I was able to get 3 statues, 5 figures. So now that's the total of 32 figures, 17 statues. So obviously I'm not going to be able to do 49 figures, statues, and being able to put them back in their boxes in just one day. So I'm going to have to change my plan. So what I plan on doing is just leaving the figures here and then just getting the statues as much as I can, just based off of I'm trying to get a U-Haul to be able to fit as much big stuff as I can, and I can just take the smaller figures and do it that way. So now I have to do as much as possible. So my plan, it's 8 o'clock right now. So my plan is to do 7. So the smaller ones I think I can do. I don't know how it's going to work. So I'm going to get started really quickly. I am going to make this one short, and I'll just show you guys the aftermath of what I was able to do. So it is looking a lot more cleaner, I'd say, but it still looks a little rough. But hopefully, like I said, afterwards you guys can see that I was able to do quite a bit. Like I said, 7 is going to be the goal, but we'll see how that goes. But hopefully you guys will see that here in a sec of me doing the impossible. So it's been about a month since I've moved in, and I've only been able to get about like 100 statues and figures out of like the 150 that I have. But I will say, if you have a chance to like keep your box and not throw it away, I definitely would do that. It made my moving a lot easier. It was something that I couldn't imagine if I didn't have the boxes, just because there was so much back and forth that I would have felt like it would have been a big issue and a lot of statues and figures would have been broken. So I understand if you guys don't have a chance to like keep the boxes, but if for whatever reason you can put in your attic, buy a storage unit, or whatever you can do, like put in your closet. If there's something that you can do, definitely keep the box if you think that you'll ever move, just because, like I said, it made it so much easier. But there's still things, a lot of things that I still have to do in this room. It definitely was something in the back of my mind. I was trying to get the house itself ready. There was a lot of things that came with it that I always forget that you have to do, but it is going to take some time for me to get this room built so you guys can see. So here's the room. I still, like I said, have a lot of things that I have to do. Here's my dog. He always tries to follow me when I'm in here, so I usually leave the door open for him. But this is the setup right now. I usually work from home a few days, so that's why I like to have a little bigger screen. There's still a lot of things that I have to do to put together, but so far, how you guys can see, I have my high ground Attack on Titan one. I was able to find on Facebook for a lot cheaper price, so that turned out to be a really good purchase for me that I really like to see. And then you guys can see I got this from Kino Keys, the Levi mat, and I wanted to show you guys. I love the manga look for a lot of these. It definitely, to me, looks the best. So that's why I really wanted to get it. And then I have this Attack on Titan statue from Giant Studio. Really the only unlicensed statue that I have. It was when I first started. And then I have this Secret Lab X Magnus XL from Attack on Titan that you guys can see. Okay, so I took out my keyboard, and you guys can see that I have the Attack on Titan little wings, I guess, on the back. So that's pretty cool. It's usually mostly green. Again, it just has the Attack on Titan on the right. Has a cool looking color right there for the Secret Lab. But that's pretty much it for the desk right now. I'm not really much of a gamer or PC player. So I usually just bring either my work laptop or my MacBook that I use, maybe eventually. But so far, again, this is like the space that I'm going to be working with. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see it a lot cleaner than what it is right now. Just to show you guys a quick overview of the living room and dining room. So here's the table. It's 6 chairs, usually just me, but I thought it went well with it. It's the cheaper one. Here's the couch they usually watch. I am currently re-watching The Eminence of the Shadow, so you guys can see it's just there. I know the TV's too high. Please do not roast me on it. My dad and I put this together at 1 a.m. And it was just there. So eventually I'll try to bring it down closer, but that's just how it is. The media console, I usually try to buy movies. I used to be a movie person, but I kind of slowed down, and the statues and figures pretty much retook that hobby. But you guys can see some of the movies that I have, some open spots. My Switch and my PS5, they usually play. I'm not like I said, a PC one. I usually love to play on the TV. But again, that's pretty much it. Usually, depending on where my dog is, usually has his bed here or in the office. But pretty much that's it. There really isn't anything special. I still need to decorate a lot more, but with the TV, with the couch, I'm kind of slowing down with like the bigger purchases that I have. So there's not a lot of light in this garage, and there's only like one light. But as you guys can see, a lot of my boxes are here. Again, I wasn't able to get everything in. My dad and I were building a fence, so that's why there's some left over and a lot of the tools and stuff like that. But as you guys can see, I was able to get like 14 statues in, and then there's some of my shelves that I still need to put together, and then the actual figures itself. It's a lot of boxes. Definitely, again, I'm so appreciative that I kept the boxes, and you guys can see that it definitely helps a lot. Once I have all the details and everything, I'll clean it up. This garage, it's going to be a lot neater. But again, a lot of my boxes here, definitely still a lot of more things that I have to do. And I really wish it wasn't as much. But you know, when you collect, it definitely piles up. But again, a lot of stuff, and hopefully you guys can see everything pretty soon. But yeah, that's it. I don't have much in my house at all yet, at least for my figures, other than that one Attack on Titan statue that you guys saw. Hopefully I can get the actual figure room itself by the end of the year. That's the plan. The statue one might take a little bit longer, just because I have a certain thing in my head that I want to do, that I want to display all of it. So it might take some time, but like I said, the figure room that I'm in right now, hopefully, or I guess the office room too, hopefully that can be done by the end of the year. I still need to move my detofs. I need to move the rest of the stuff over. So I'm hoping that I can get that taken care of, and you guys will be able to see at least one room being done before the end of the year, and then everything else hopefully can be done afterwards. But thank you guys for watching. I know it took me a while to get this together, but I am in a good place right now that I think that I'll be able to open up a few more of my things that have shown up, and you guys will be seeing a lot more cooler stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time.